What's good, everybody? As you saw by the title and the thumbnail, man, success is not guaranteed. Success is not guaranteed. Take the risk. And what I'm saying to you now is probably the most valuable information I've ever got from a mentor. It is one of the things that really helped me start believing in myself. This helped me go from being uncertain, wondering if I'm ever going to make it, to just trusting myself, trusting my intuition, trusting my path from God to fulfill everything that I've ever wanted in my life. And this is what it is, right? Success is one of the loneliest and scariest roads you can go on. Trying to be successful at a young age is difficult. It's very difficult. That's why most people gain success as they progress through life. But if you're going at a very young age, I'm sure you have to make sacrifices to get to where you want to go quicker. You're essentially trying to speed run the way of life. Now, the problem with this is you're going to have a lot of adversity from a very young age, and most of the time you're not going to be able to handle this adversity. It's uncertain if you're going to be able to make it. If you're say an entrepreneur right now, right, and you're about to drop a product, you have no idea if that product is going to sell well. You have no idea if people are going to buy it. It's all uncertain. You're essentially taking your belief in something and believing in yourself and just throwing it out there. But where it comes into play, where you can begin to start shifting in your life, is focusing on the raw inputs. Focusing on the raw inputs will get you positive outcomes. And how you focus on that is by having a set routine and showing up for yourself every single day. It's not as easy as you think, but once you start getting in the groove and you believe in your purpose and you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything you want in this life. That's the hardest part, is trusting yourself, trusting your intuition that, hey, I am not going to quit when things get hard. That is where you find and you strike gold. But this path, like I was saying, is just so uncertain. I see a new YouTube video every single day of, trust yourself, bro. I'm lost. Here's how to find yourself. You already know, yourself. You have already found yourself. You know exactly what you need to do every single day. You just are scared to believe that it's going to work out. And that's your problem. That's where you're throwing that negative energy into the world about your purpose. You just have to go all in. You have to be delusionally confident that you have what it takes to make it happen. And I know you do, because you're sitting here watching this video. And that is what strikes me about you. You have the ability to strike gold at any point in your life if you believe in your purpose and your raw inputs are online with your purpose and who you want to be in this life. This is the way, my guy. This is the way. You have to focus. You have to get on the frequency of your future self. And that is straight by your raw inputs. Raw inputs are everything, bro. As you can see throughout my journey, I've always had raw inputs. Now, they may have not have been at the level that I have now, but I'm slowly climbing the pole, Like, I started out a year ago, had barely anything to my name, and I've started climbing the pole. I finally took a dream vacation I wanted to. I finally got one of my dream cars. I'm helping people around the world. I'm focusing on my business, staying home when my friends are trying to go out and do things that could get me in trouble, with the law. You know what I'm saying? I always think about, would my future self be proud of who I am right now? Because one thing you got to think about, bro, you'll have your whole entire life to go out and party and do devious things that you think is only temporary right now. But if you're like me and you want more out of your life, this is the time to go all in. This is the time, like I said, to focus on your raw inputs. Because one thing people never talk about dream chasing, right, is right now, you're never going to have the energy that you have. You're never going to recover like you can right now. And you're never going to be as sharp mentally as you are right now. Now, mental and physical peak is 30 most of the time. But right now is where you can work all day and not have to worry about waking up tomorrow completely tired and unable to even function, And I see videos all the time about, oh, you should optimize 8 hours of sleep. You should focus on your sleep, bro. I just saw another day, dude, if you're young and you're ambitious and you're working or going to school full time, you're going to have to sacrifice a couple of hours of sleep. Maybe just one, maybe just two. But I feel the same at 6 hours of sleep as I do 8. Most of the time, 8, I'm groggy. You know, this is where you have to look and focus on your raw inputs. Like I said, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Because if you don't want it, someone else is going to fill in for you that day. Think about a job, you know, you call out, someone else is coming in. Same thing, bro. If you call out of your dreams right now, someone else will slide into that spot at the same exact time. How bad do you want it? That's what you have to ask yourself every single day. Do you want it enough to sacrifice a couple hours of sleep? Do you want it enough to sacrifice a weekend so you can work on building your business? Do you want it enough to work every single day on a purpose that only you believe in? That's what you got to ask yourself. Do you have what it takes to work in the face of adversity when you're not seeing results? To work in the face of when you're feeling tired? When you get tempted by God, maybe by lust or partying or, you know, doing anything that's not of nature? This is the questions you must ask yourself. And if you have the answer every single time and you have those inputs, I have no doubt that you will be successful, brother. I have no doubt that you can come from behind. You know, and it takes so much power and so much focus to come from behind and make something of yourself. Trust me, I know. I was that bored 19-year-old that just went out all the time, wasted so much time with women, partying, just doing things, video games. I was that person, bro. I was that person. And I had so many spurts where I would get on path or I would start doing this again and then I would fall right back in the groove. That's where they say balance is key. Balance is this. But if you're not where you want to be in your life, there should be no balance. You know, you're working an uphill battle that you must focus and you must grind towards every single day. There is no balance in that. Because think about it. If you're on an uphill battle, think about the dude pushing the ball up the hill, right? We learned this in science class. Second he stops pushing that ball, it comes right back down. That's you. You need momentum every single day if you want to get after what you want in this life. You need the momentum. You must keep going, brother. Don't listen to outside noise. Focus completely internally and realize that success is not guaranteed. You must go out there and earn it through your raw inputs. You know, I'm happy with this video. I hope you are too, man. Subscribe if you have watched to the end. I love you. And yeah, man, join the school down below. Got it dirt cheap right now. We're just trying to build a community of brothers. And yeah, we out, man. Peace.